Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 13th Annual Crime Prevention Ottawa Awards. Thank you for joining us on YouTube for our second virtual celebration. Together, we've seen many changes and faced new challenges as we continue to navigate our way through the COVID-19 pandemic. It's encouraging to see that despite everything, there are people and groups who continue to make our city safer for everyone. With their new ideas and unwavering dedication, they are proof of Ottawa's resilience. I'm City Councillor Diane Deans, Chair of Crime Prevention Ottawa Board of Directors and also Chair of the Ottawa Police Services Board. I'm excited to be back as host of this year's awards with Councillor Rawlson King, my colleague and Crime Prevention Ottawa board member.
Thank you, Diane. Hello, everyone. Bonjour. I'm Rawlson King, Councillor for Rideau Rockcliffe, Council Liaison for Anti-Racism and Ethnocultural Relations Initiatives, and also a proud CPO board member. Thank you for joining us online again for this special event. It's been a remarkable year, and we're pleased to be back together to celebrate our community heroes, albeit virtually. Our winners and award presenters will join us online from their homes to celebrate. We hope you'll find them as inspiring as we do. They are the glue that holds our community together. We're also presenting the ceremony live in French on YouTube with the help of our simultaneous interpreter, Laurent. Click on the link in the YouTube description if you want to watch the awards in our official language.
If you're tweeting about the event and you want to share photos, remember to use the hashtag CPO Awards or hashtag pre-PCO. The awards will also be broadcast on Podium on Rogers Television at a later date.
We would like to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territory of the Algonquin people. We would like to pay respect to their leaders, knowledge keepers, and communities who have maintained a sacred relationship with this territory. We also pay respect to all Indigenous people in Ottawa and across Canada. I'm pleased to welcome Verna McGregor, an elder with the First Nation Algonquin community of Kitigan-Zibi, who will open today's ceremony with a traditional Indigenous greeting.
Miigwech Rawlson. Hello, everybody. Kweka Kina. Bonjour tout le monde. I'm very honored to be here with Crime Prevention Ottawa with their award ceremony today. It's very honorable to be presented with an award to be recognized. And in Algonquin, we call those Niganajik, the ones who stood forward, who came forward with your initiatives. And I always recognize also too as well the Dreamcatcher, but also it also represents the web of life. And your work also is part of this web of life because of the interconnectedness of everything. And safety is so important. So I'm just going to say a little prayer for you. I send you a little smudge for the good energy you bring here and to your community. So I say, Miigwech Kijemanado, Bonjenigash Jamando se Konshe Nongom. We do kwa kakenani gan chiktenis wa gonshe nongom. Shwen mishnoni nabigis. Kanchesh kwatningwe decimin kego. Ashich kana noch guchningwe decimin. We do kwa kakina. Shwen mishnoni nabigis. Mia. Miigwech, 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 miigwech. Miigwech is thank you, merci. And we say it 4 times to honor the 4 directions. Because Ottawa is so special because of us. For us, the river is coming from the 4 directions. So it's so special that we have our award winners today. So I say, miigwech, and back to you, Rawlson.
Well, miigwech, 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 miigwech to you, Verna, for that warm welcome. For the past 13 years, the Crime Prevention Ottawa Awards have recognized the people and initiatives that drive positive change in our community. Now more than ever, we're pleased to celebrate their achievements and share their hope for better days ahead.
We have a very exciting hour ahead. In addition to celebrating our winners, Mayor Jim Watson will launch Crime Prevention Week. This year's theme is Safer Communities, Stronger Ontario.
Please join me in welcoming Mayor Jim Watson to kick off Crime Prevention Week in Ottawa.
Well, thank you very much, Rawlson and Diane, and thank you for your leadership on crime prevention in Ottawa, and to your board of directors, les membres de votre conseil d'administration. Merci pour votre service.
Thank you for your service. I am honored to represent the city of Ottawa and my colleagues of the Council for the Crime Prevention Ottawa.
Crime Prevention Week in Ontario, an opportunity to showcase the successful collaborative efforts between police services and community organizations. I'd like to thank Crime Prevention Ottawa and Executive Director Nancy Worsfold for inviting me to this presentation to honor crime prevention heroes from all walks of life. I want to congratulate the award winners that are tuning in today. I want to thank each and every one of you for your outstanding contributions to our safety, to the safety of our community. It's too bad we have to continue to do it virtually. Hopefully this will be the last virtual presentation, and we'll get back together at Jean Piggott Hall down here at City Hall to see everyone in person and to celebrate your successes in person as opposed to over a computer screen. Alors certainement, je suis fier de découvrir toutes ces choses formidables.
I am proud to discover all of the wonderful things that you're doing to improve our city.
We're all working together towards the common goal of preventing crime and creating a safe, resilient community in Ottawa. Again, I want to thank the winners for their contributions to making Ottawa a safer city. I encourage you to continue to set an example for your peers and all residents. And it's my pleasure now to officially read the proclamation. Whereas the Provincial Ministry of Community Safety and Correctional Services, in partnership with the Ontario Association of Chiefs of Police, has declared the week November 7th to November 13th, 2021 as Crime Prevention Week with the theme Safer Communities, Stronger Ontario. Attendu que le service de police d'Ottawa Prévention du crime
Whereas the Crime Prevention Ottawa is playing a role to create a safer public spaces and city.
7th to 13th, 2021 Crime Prevention Week in Ottawa. And here's the proclamation. And thank you very much, Councillor Deans and Councillor King. And I'll hand it back to you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Mayor Watson. The Crime Prevention Ottawa Awards recognize and celebrate the people, programs, and groups that make our city safer. Today, you'll hear their inspiring stories and join us in recognizing the work they're doing to keep Ottawa safe.
The CPO Award Selection Committee was tasked with reviewing nominations and selecting this year's winners. Thank you to our selection committee members, Kenneth Douglas, and Crime Prevention Ottawa Board members Kelly Tonner and Faria Ahmed, along with Ahmed Lukman of CPO. We also want to thank Renee Abbott and Shireen Karim, our placement students who helped bring this year's awards to life.
Without further delay, we're pleased to introduce you to our 6 Crime Prevention Ottawa 2021 award winners. Our first award, the Leadership Award, goes to Ikram Jama. A community builder is someone who works to develop partnerships and improve the lives of others. Ikram has spent 2 decades doing just that. She worked as the Ottawa Rape Crisis Centre's public education program coordinator for 10 years and has volunteered with the Canadian Somali Mothers Association since 2007. Her knowledge and communication skills have helped the group become a nationally recognized grassroots organization working to improve the mental health and well-being of Somali mothers through mentorship. While working at OCISO as manager of the Multicultural Inmates Liaison Officer, or MILO project, Ikram helped reduce the risk of reoffending among male Somali youth. Ikram brought the need for culturally appropriate support for racialized youth in correctional facilities to the attention of the Ministry of Community Safety and Correctional Services and oversaw the implementation of the project. Ikram was also responsible for leading efforts to help Syrian refugee children successfully integrate into Ottawa schools. Compassionate, courageous, and innovative, Ikram has been an invaluable coach, mentor, and support to her community. She is now interim assistant Vice President and University Advisor, Equity and Inclusive Communities at Carleton University, where she is making significant contributions in advancing equity and human rights across the university. Here to join us in congratulating Ikram is Crime Prevention Ottawa board member, Reverend Anthony Bailey.
Thank you very much. Great pleasure indeed to follow that incredible introduction, Diane. We all recognize the value and the importance of inclusion and belonging in community. And you, Ikram, you put those values into action. We have seen that. We laud that. You're a leader, a mentor, a visionary, and you have helped the Canadian Somali Mothers Association develop into a trusted source of knowledge and experience for similar organizations across Canada. And so the reach is far. Ikram, therefore, it's my great pleasure to present to you the Leadership Award for your work in making Ottawa a more inclusive, welcoming, safe place for everyone. And we join in congratulating you. And I offer you this gift. There you go. Can you catch it?
Yep.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Reverend Bailey and Diane Deans, Councillor Diane. I'm extremely honored to be receiving the Crime Prevention Ottawa Leadership Award and very grateful to be nominated by the Canadian Somali Mothers Association, a group that works tirelessly to create spaces of connection, healing, and togetherness for mothers and youth in Ottawa and beyond. They do this work with dedication, optimism, and always in community, which I love. There are many people who deserve such recognition, I think, for this work. Volunteers, many of them too long to name at this point, that work with this organization and the community. I learned by working with the Canadian Somali Mothers, when people believe in what they're doing, they could actually create meaningful change in their communities, and that has been my gift. So thank you to all the members of the Canadian Somali Mothers for their work. Thank you, Hawa Mohammed, for your leadership. It is my privilege to be supporting and be a part of a group that really do everything they do with joy, optimism, and great humility, and I gain a lot by that. Thank you to CBO, Nancy, and the great team there, to Reverend Bailey and everyone here, and to all of you who work very hard to make Ottawa safe every day. And so thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Ikram. Our next award is the Volunteer Program Award. This year's winner is Caldwell Tenant's Circle. This group is proof that people working together can make meaningful change happen. After a shooting in 2017 in the Bellevue Manor area, the Caldwell Tenant Circle formed to help residents feel safe. By hosting enjoyable events that include community partners, the Caldwell Tenant Circle encourages residents to form friendships and celebrate each other. The result is a renewed sense of community as they work to address racism and poverty through improving their neighborhood. The group hosts 4 major events each year, which have included Canada Day celebrations and a winter carnival. Although the COVID-19 pandemic changed how they do things, it did not slow them down. When people could not gather in person, they organized a virtual family paint night and a socially distanced dance workshop that toured the neighborhood. Their Art Made Apart event centered on the themes of Black Lives Matter and community to help young residents express themselves through art. The volunteers of the Caldwell Tenant Circle are passionate about making their community a safe place to live. Aside from hosting events, they have implemented traffic calming measures and introduced beautification efforts to reduce graffiti and vandalism. Councillor Riley Brockington of River Ward is here to present the group with their award. Natalie Lafleur, Roger Desroches, and Helen Moma will join us on behalf of the Caldwell Tenant Circle to accept the award.
Well, thank you, Councillor King. What a pleasure it is for me as the local councillor to join my friends from Caldwell for the significant honor for their efforts. And indeed, regrettably, it was a tragedy that occurred in 2017, but it was the catalyst that brought the community together. I'm very pleased to recognize the team from Caldwell Tenant Circle for their outstanding contributions to their community. It is a true example of community serving community, of community identifying issues, of community identifying solutions, and of our community rolling up their sleeves and getting the job done. I can't tell you how proud I am of our friends here today. Since the Tenant Circle was created, volunteers have been committed to ongoing training and innovation within the community. And throughout the pandemic in particular, volunteers monitored the group's Facebook page to make sure posts were respectful and appropriate. They joined food distribution initiatives to deliver hot meals in their community. Thank you, Natalie and Roger and Helen and all volunteers for everything you've done to promote diversity, respect, and safety. Congratulations. And I too have a gift for you. So very well done. We're so appreciative of all the work that you've done.
Hi, thank you so much, Crime Prevention Ottawa, for recognizing the Caldwell Tenant Circle for this award. We were both surprised and elated. We would also like to thank Anna Tikas for the nomination. Without your committed support and your encouragement, we would not be able to achieve our goals. This award belongs to the Caldwell Bellevue Manor community that came together in response to acts of violence and the painted image of an unsafe neighborhood. We came together to take back our home. We wanted the kindness, leadership, and inspirational spirit of our diverse and resilient neighborhood to be reflected in our safety initiatives and community events. This group chose to donate the most precious commodities, time and dedication, provided by each neighbor that led, supported, and participated in events. Examples of these being the Winter Carnival celebration, Canada Day events, community holiday events, and SEPTEDs. These events have resulted in community improvement and a more inclusive neighborhood. Thank you to our community partners, OCH, and their community development team, as well as the Bellevue Manor Interchange Program partners for supporting our community initiatives. We enjoy giving back to our community and will continue to work with partners and residents to embrace a healthier, safer, and inclusive neighborhood. Thank you, Crime Prevention Ottawa.
Well, congratulations to the team from Caldwell Tenant Circle. Our next award is the Enforcement Professional Award, which goes to Constable Stephanie Lemieux. In her 16 years with the Ottawa Police Service, Constable Lemieux has always kept her eye on the long game, building a safer, more inclusive community. For the past 7 years, she has served as the community officer for Centretown, Ottawa. She works extensively with community members and local resource agencies to resolve complex issues and develop long-term solutions. Constable Lemieux's practical contributions to her community are wide-ranging. She organized a cleanup of Dundonald Park with volunteers, community members, and safety partners. Together with her colleagues, she delivered personal hygiene products and other essential items to 10 shelters and 9 drop-in centers through the Purse Project. She also prepared a spaghetti dinner for 100 clients at Center 454. Constable Lemieux continues to identify opportunities to develop relationships that help support vulnerable people in her community. Her remarkable contribution is a result of her amazing ability to address complex local and personal issues sensitively and effectively. She has become a key resource there, and residents feel comfortable turning to her for help. Through her hard work, kindness, and commitment, Constable Lemieux has helped her community see police in a more positive light. Presenting the award to Constable Stephanie Lemieux is Councillor Catherine McKenney of Somerset Ward.
Thank you, Diane. Constable Lemieux really is an example of how community engagement improves safety. She has expanded her work beyond police issues to address homelessness, addiction, mental health through partnerships with community organizations, as many as Diane, Councillor Deans has just pointed out. By building trust with marginalized members of the community and finding innovative ways to connect with those around her, Stephanie has earned respect from her peers and praise from the people and agencies she serves. I am pleased to add to those accolades with the Enforcement Professional Award. Thank you to Constable Lemieux and congratulations on winning this award today.
Thank you so much, Councillor. I'm so thankful for this award. It was such a surprise to me when I found out about it, but it means so much to me. Thank you to Crime Prevention Ottawa and the selection committee for selecting me as this year's winner. Thank you to Sergeant Fong Lee for submitting the nomination. Thank you to my family who instilled in me the importance of hard work. In 2005, I started my journey with the Ottawa Police Service, and it is the people I have worked with and met along the way who have taught me and led me to being a proud community police officer today. Community means different things to different people. The word community can explain the feelings of togetherness or even separation when a community is thriving or is in pain. Being a community officer means that I am present during the thriving good times, but also during the times of pain or the not so good times. Being able to meet with, listen to, work with, and sometimes cry with the community has been one of the most fulfilling parts of my career. I'd like to thank our partner agencies in the community with whom I work with on a regular basis. I so appreciate our ongoing collaboration and the ability to lean on each other with supports for the community when it is needed. I'd like to send a special thank you to the frontline patrol officers who are out there 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I really appreciate the hard work and the extra efforts that you put into the community and fulfilling the requests that I have sent to you. I want to extend a huge thank you to the Centertown Neighborhood Resource Team. The work you are doing is not going unnoticed, and I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate working with each of you. I often find myself saying, if only I had a magic wand. Well, believe it or not, we all have a figurative magic wand to assist in making things just a bit better for people. Be it by checking in with friends, family, or even perfect strangers, by asking them how they're doing, or by doing random acts of kindness. It has been a hard couple of years, but with a little bit of patience and some added kindness, we will get through this. Thank you so much for this award. It means a lot to me.
Congratulations, Constable Lemieux. Now, I'd like to introduce Nancy Worsfold, Executive Director of Crime Prevention Ottawa, to present an appreciation award.
Thank you so much, Councillor. It's my pleasure to present a special award to Francine Demers, who will be retiring from Crime Prevention Ottawa at the end of this month. Francine has worked at the City of Ottawa for 28 years, and the past 16, she's worked with CPO and with me. Dedicated and conscientious, Francine takes real pride in organizing events like this one. Her skills in this area have allowed CPO to host many successful events. Her attention to detail and willingness to patiently work through the complexities of being an outside body within the city have been key to helping our organization meet our objectives. Dedicated and conscientious, Francine takes real pride in organizing events. Her skills in this area have allowed CPO to host many successful events, that which was my fault. Her attention to detail and willingness to patiently work through the complexities of being an outside body within the city have been key to helping our organization meet our objectives. Francine maintains positive relationships with all city services, in part because she's so social and friendly. She's also an excellent baker. She takes great joy in sharing delicious muffins of every kind and flavor with facilities staff, with committee members, and with community partners. Cantaloupe, carrot, every berry you can imagine, Francine bakes treats and shares them generously. Francine is leaving big shoes to fill. She has never stopped giving 110%, and she has continued to improve her skills right to the end of her career. She has graciously taken on the challenge of learning anything that came her way, from new computer software and applications like Teams and Zooms and MailChimp, and constantly updating our website. Francine is extremely family-oriented. She's the best auntie and great aunt to be found in all of Quebec and Ontario. I'm sure her activities in retirement will include a lot of babysitting, and her family will enjoy the benefits of her baking. Francine, your warmth, your patience, and your friendly nature will be greatly missed by all of us at CPO, especially me, and by all the partners and community members who have had the pleasure of working with you. I know the relationships you have built will continue for years to come. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done, and congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you, Nancy. It's hard to believe I've been with Crime Prevention Ottawa for so long. I came to CPO from Ottawa Public Health for a one-year contract that turned into 16 years. Talk about keeping a good thing going. At CPO, our small team of 3 does important work that leads to positive and meaningful changes in various neighborhoods in Ottawa. Nancy truly respects and cares about our staff and the community. This makes it easier and more enjoyable to work as a team. It's very rewarding to know we make a difference in the community. I really enjoyed sharing information and resources with the community by helping residents find the right tools to work together while helping their neighborhoods. As administrative assistant, I was responsible for a lot of background work. Over the years, I've learned what it takes to put together a meeting or a successful event. It gave me the opportunity to demonstrate my skills and share my knowledge with the community. When Nancy volunteers me to help other city departments in planning their events, it shows how much she appreciates what I do for our program. Thank you, Nancy and Max, for giving me the chance to be part of a great team. I love working with CPO and meeting various people from different areas in Ottawa. Tout au long de mes années de travail avec la communauté.
During my works with the Alexandre Vanier community, I met many people, and up to today, they are true friends.
And have no schedule. My plans are to spend lots of time with family and friends here in Gatineau, Ottawa, and in Sudbury, my hometown. I relax while crocheting blankets for family and friends, knowing that it will keep them warm. I enjoy making muffins, scones, cookies, pot pies, and olive bread for friends, neighbors, and family. I'm already getting orders, so I don't expect to get bored. I believe retirement opens new opportunities for me, and I'm looking forward to the next chapter in my life. Thank you, CPO, for making this such a very special moment.
Congratulations, Francine. Well deserved, and all the best for your retirement. Now we'll present this year's Youth Engagement Award, which goes to Serif Aydin. Since arriving in Ottawa in 2018, Serif has put his dream of empowering young people into action. Serif founded Youth for Success in 2019 as a platform to help remove the barriers that Canadian youth face around employment and higher education. These barriers include drug addiction, education gap, lack of language, and a criminal record. Youth for Success is a not-for-profit organization that creates a safe space where youth can find support and take part in positive activities. Serif encourages youth to work hard to find success rather than turning to crime. Youth for Success is involved in 15 active projects and has 123 youth volunteers. They host weekly, monthly, and annual events, including breakfast meetings, webinars, panel discussions, and a movie club. Serif has also hired youth to assist them financially and give them an opportunity to be part of the solution. Serif's passion for youth education is relentless. He recently confirmed commitments from 20 nonprofit groups to bring their unique skills and knowledge to the table to support youth in his community. And he doesn't plan to stop there. Dr. David Rosen from CHEO and Crime Prevention Ottawa board member joins us now to present Serif with his well-earned award.
Thank you, Councillor King. I'm so pleased to be presenting this award. By connecting with youth, building their trust, and encouraging them to design a better future, Serif has demonstrated true leadership. His innovative platform lets youth use their strengths and build on their interests to create a positive change. Serif, our community is safer because of people like you who dream of a better future and put those dreams into action. You've inspired our youth and all of us today. Keep up the good work and congratulations on this award.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rosen and Van, for this great introduction. I also would like to send a special thanks to Mr. Jim Watson and Ottawa Police for they have done great things for Ottawa so far. This is a wonderful award. It really means a lot to me. I extend my sincere thanks to Crime Prevention Ottawa and this selection committee, but I wasn't able to do it alone. My team offered me a lot of support and deserve to be recognized as well. Thanks to Youth for Success platform as well. I feel extremely fortunate to work on removing barriers that Canadian youth faces when it comes to employment and higher education. Barriers to youth employment of vulnerable youth is one of the social issues in Canada. So we believe that the social issues are like leaky pipes, and if we do not fix them, they may bring down the wall. Not just bringing down the wall, but also it may cause high bills. The causes of high bills can be stressful and take a lot of money out of our pocket and happiness from our life. So we try to help stem the flows and off-bill increases by fixing the leaks we found. My team, I believe that the most important wall must be protected, and this wall is youth. We have two hands, and we can use one of them for our family and for our country, and we can use the other for the first one for our family and for our community, and the second one for our city and the country that we live. I have been acting like this, and I will continue. I can honestly say that I love my job. I love what I do at Youth for Success platform. Congrats to my fellows awarded today. Thank you so much.
Such an impressive program. Congratulations again, Serif. Next up, we have the Volunteer Award. This year's winner is Natalie Bruvels. Natalie is an active and enthusiastic supporter of youth and community safety. Following a shooting in the community in 2017, Natalie joined a needs assessment and community safety planning project for the South Keys Greenboro-Hunkle Park area. As a resident volunteer, Natalie was instrumental in voicing issues and uncovering solutions that made residents feel safe, valued, and heard in their community. Natalie organized a library day and met with city staff to develop free recreation programming for youth. This allowed many children in the area to participate in skating and soccer for the very first time. She works hard to build strong community partnerships and strives to keep her neighbors' concerns top of mind. Natalie remained an ongoing link to her community during the pandemic, despite the demands of being a single parent and pursuing a Master of Fine Arts degree at the University of Ottawa. She is a living example of community engagement. We now welcome Dr. Vera Etches, our Medical Officer of Health and member of the Crime Prevention Ottawa Board of Directors, who will present Natalie with this well-deserved award. Dr. Etches.
Yes, I am thrilled to be able to present this award to Natalie because of the partnerships that you've made that create opportunities for youth to build their confidence and develop positive, healthy habits. Natalie, you are a true community safety champion, And the knowledge and the passion and the positivity that you're bringing to volunteer work is inspiring to those around you. It is an example, and we're so thankful for how you're building a healthy, vibrant, and caring community. So thank you for your commitment to youth in our community, and congratulations on receiving this year's Volunteer Award.
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. And thank you to Crime Prevention Ottawa, to Councillor Deans, and to Dr. Etches for your very kind words and for your ongoing support of our community. I want to thank Wendy Royer for your nomination and for your ongoing support. I'm grateful for this recognition and award. Congratulations to my fellow recipients. I'm completely in awe and humbled by the work that you do. I'd like to share with you a story that happened in a very Canadian setting at a hockey rink to paint a picture of where my focus and dedication as a volunteer lies. So things were going great with the I Love to Skate program. The kids in the neighborhood were kitted out with skates and helmets and enjoying the lessons at a local arena. Some were naturals and took to the ice effortlessly. Some looked like little Bambis on ice, which was super cute. And for many, it was their first time on skates. And the instructors were always enthusiastic and helpful during these skating lessons. And on our very last day of skating, as we're getting ready for our rink time, we could see another group of kids with hockey equipment coming down the hall. And we were told that our time had been double booked. And the organizer from the city was a bit confused because he had booked our ice time for us months ago. But, you know, sometimes these things happen. But there we were, two groups of kids ready to get on the ice, and one group of kids was going to have to leave. And there was no question that our group of kids was not going to get to skate. And the rink manager was understandably apologetic and embarrassed, but he told me the decision was made because the other group of kids had paid for their ice time. Nobody should be made to feel less than or have less access or less meaningful choice. And that afternoon was saved because our group of kids went to an outdoor rink and had a blast. And that really does speak to their resiliency and love of life. That story is uncomfortable to share and uncomfortable to hear, I know, but I think it is important, because even the best of intentions can fall short unless we have a grasp on the bigger picture. And one of the things I'm most passionate about in my volunteer work is voicing the concerns and issues of my neighbors, and with great respect, providing a reality check when it is needed. And the story I shared today is a small one, but there are many others like it. And many of our community organizing efforts have been put on hold because of the lockdowns. I look forward to continuing them, especially learning from so much of the work of the award recipients today. COVID has caused us to reflect and reassess the way things are, or more importantly, the way things could be. Thank you.
Amazing work. Congratulations, Natalie. This year's final award, the Outstanding Achievement Award, goes to Gwen Madiba and Hans Peter Princivil for their work with Equal Chance Ottawa. Gwen will be accepting the award on Peter's behalf. Gwen and Hans put their hearts into everything they do, working tirelessly to improve living conditions for homeless Black families. Gwen and Hans took the children living in temporary shelter at the Tabor building in Vanier to the park at noon every day to give their parents a break. When they overheard one boy's teacher complaining about the background noise in his tiny apartment during online classes, Gwen and Hans raised funds to deliver nearly 1,500 sets of headphones to homeless Black children who are living under trying conditions in shelters, and to Black youth and children from low-income households. They provided 50 homeless youth with their first bicycle and used their own money and muscles to help move families in their community. This kindness and generosity infuse everything that they do. Through Equal Chance, Gwen and Hans have developed many free programs for homeless Black families and children in temporary housing, including meals, mental health support, and employment services. Their most successful crime prevention program is Pour Your Art, which provides spaces and opportunities to engage youth through various forms of art. In total, their culturally informed, inclusive programming has helped 125 children and youth in the past year. Here to present the Outstanding Achievement Award is Councillor Matthew Fleury for Lower Town, Sandy Hill, and Vanier.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Rawlson, for the introduction and for describing the work of both Gwen and Hans under the banner of Equal Chance. It's personally been a pleasure to count on community leadership. Gwen and I regularly chat, regularly connect with families, and I've seen firsthand the need for the program. As you know, it's pretty public now, the challenges that we've collectively faced at the Tabor Apartments, and without the community support, attention, and engagement, we would see the families are at risk. But obviously, with the support from Gwen, Hans, we've seen some community leadership support the families, create these opportunities, bring the tools, bring some resources, all in bringing some positive activities. So I want to thank personally both Gwen and Hans for their engagement with the young Black families in Ottawa, particularly in Vanier and surroundings. I personally see the value in bringing supports to offer opportunities and all doing that through amazing kindness. If you know Gwen, you know that Gwen is a mom to everyone and always there to help. So it's my pleasure to present to you the Outstanding Achieving Awards of Crime Prevention Ottawa. Congratulations to both.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for this award. To receive this award on behalf of Equal Chance is truly an honor and a privilege, as each person who will be recognized and who was recognized actually today, and all the dedicated people who donate their time to make our city safer and our Ottawa community much stronger. We never expect this type of recognition. Our work with at-risk homeless youth and families constantly remind us that it truly takes a village. And it is only because of the village, the dedicated members of our community, that we can work on important programs. We meet incredibly resilient people, eager to get out of their situation. Now, our presence and that of many other great organizations across our city has reminded many folks whom we work with that, yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel, but that most importantly, we truly are the light within the tunnel. We therefore have a responsibility to grow forward, to grow through what we go through. We understood how important it is to speak to people in their language, not just the verbal dialects, but in the actions that we pose. We understood how important it is to listen, not just hear, but really listen to understand the different perspectives, the living conditions, which sometimes unfortunately leads some people to compromise their future. Councillor Fleury talked about the Tabor and so many other places, to understand the cry for help of our people, even in their deepest silence. And we also understand that a social distance hug is often better than no hug at all, when the children rush towards us with their arms wide open, as if hope has arrived. We had to readjust and come up with a new system of hugs because of this pandemic. But although many of them perceive us as the solution, we are constantly reminded that they too, in fact, all of us here today are part of the solution. Nothing makes us happier and more whole than being in service of others. Therefore, I personally will continue to dedicate my life to be in service of others. And I pray that our team at Equal Chance and those who will come after us will continue to honor the trust of members of our community,
as well as this special recognition today. As I said earlier, it really takes a village, and one of our biggest programs, crime prevention programs, which was the bike program over the summer, was made possible thanks to a man named Howard Stanley. And I'm happy that after this ceremony, I will be handing this award to him because he allowed us to have over 40 bikes for children, homeless children in temporary housing, and he deserves this as much as we do. Now to Crime Prevention Ottawa, thank you for the work that you do, and I hope that we will have the occasion to collaborate soon. Thank you again for this award today. We will forever be grateful, and I'm humbled by this. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Gwen and Hans at Equal Chance on winning the Outstanding Achievement Award. You truly are inspiring. On behalf of Crime Prevention Ottawa, everyone watching and our community, I would like to extend congratulations and our deepest thanks to this year's Crime Prevention Ottawa Award winners. Your work continued despite the lockdowns, restrictions, and disruptions of the past year. Your inspiring stories illustrate the commitment and creativity you have used to help overcome challenges and make a difference. I am deeply grateful for the work you do and delighted to help recognize you and your many efforts.
And once again this year, I joined Councillor Deans in being absolutely awestruck and humbled by all the contributions that many individuals and organizations have been making to their neighborhoods, and our communities across Ottawa in order to make them safer over this last year, especially when you consider that we are in the wake of a once-in-a-century pandemic. Your strong contributions make us all proud to be residents of this great city. Now we have a very special tribute to celebrate this year's winners. Allie Goodyear is a 15-year-old singer-songwriter who attends Notre Dame High School. Allie took part in Crime Prevention Ottawa's Shine Youth Arts Program. She wrote the song we will hear today, Push Through, to acknowledge that sometimes, particularly in COVID times, we have bad days. The winners you met today surely faced tough days of their own, but they did not give up. Allie's song is a mantra or slogan we can use to keep ourselves moving forward to brighter days ahead.
Lack of motivation to do anything, lack of conversation with my friends, maximal effort just to get anything. I could be all in my head, 'cause all of a sudden I feel like a shut-in, locked away in my own maze. Feels like I'm left with nothing, no inspiration, but I'm trying to escape. 'Cause sometimes you have hard days, but you gotta push through. 'Cause the sun only shines after gray skies, so just believe in you. Yeah, you gotta push through. 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 Feeling down, I don't know why, 'cause nothing feels the same as before, and the time's just passing by. There's gotta be something more. I know it's hard to reel yourself back in, but you're stronger than you know. Just take a breath and get up again. 'Cause sometimes you have hard days, but you gotta push through. 'Cause the sun only shines after gray skies, so just believe in you. Yeah, you gotta push through. Yeah, you gotta push through. Yeah, you gotta push through. Yeah, you gotta push through.
Wow, thank you. That was beautiful, Allie. And thank you for reminding us to get up, take a deep breath, and push through the tough times. Before we close, I would like to thank the volunteers who work with CPO throughout the year. Thanks to the CPO staff, student interns, the selection committee, and our CPO volunteers, and everyone who made this event today possible. And to the Crime Prevention Ottawa Board of Directors, thank you for your ongoing dedication to community safety. You will find the recording of today's award ceremony linked from CPO's Facebook page. Winners, please share photos of yourself with your trophies, families, and colleagues to social media using the hashtag CPO Awards.
We've now come to the end of the 13th Annual Crime Prevention Ottawa Awards program. We hope that you leave inspired and energized to continue your important work in our community as volunteers, groups, students, frontline workers, police professionals, and others who work hard every day to make Ottawa a safer place for all of us. Thank you to everyone who contributed to today's event and to everyone at home for joining us. We wish you a safe and healthy fall.